What's up, guys? Doing a brand new review for the brand new Cynic album, Kindly Bent to Free Us. Cynic were a progressive death metal band that started in the late 80s or mid 80s, I want to say. Made a very influential album called Focus. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, it's very underground. But I love Cynic. They're probably one of my favorite bands, and Traced in Air, their second album, is one of my favorite albums of all time. It's amazing. Go listen to it right now. As far as what they've done since that '08 album, they did an EP called Carbon-Based Anatomy, which was pretty good. It was them definitely tapping on a more melodic, atmospheric prog ideas that you'll see in this album. But also they released a bunch of material that was going to be released after their first album's Focus in the form of a new album. I think it was going to be called Portal, and they're called the Portal Tapes. And they're very odd, and they're pretty decent. And there's a lot of female vocals. Go listen to it. So this new album, I was fucking hyped from the minute I heard about it. I love Cynic, and I had really high hopes for this album. And it didn't meet them, but it didn't disappoint me. It's a mixed bag. The album itself is very simplistic compared to even the material in Carbon-Based Anatomy. It's not as playful or fun as Carbon-Based Anatomy. It's a lot more serial in tone and very earthreal, or the word I'm trying to find is earthiness. It's very psychedelic in mood, especially the first track, True Hallucinations. And that simplicity, in certain parts, it works extremely well, like on Holy Fallout and on the fifth track, Moonheart, Sunhead. But on other tracks, it is so mundane and boring, like on the title track and Infinite Shapes, which, I'm not gonna lie, Kindly Bent to Free Us just puts me to sleep. It is, ugh. And that's the major problem with this album, is that played at such a slow and simple, especially for Cynic, who are technical and complexity masters, especially in the musicianship and construct department, that it's kind of really disappointing. But at other times, that really works in their favor, especially on Holy Fallout, where the slow tempo mixed with a couple of tempo shifts itself, some very beautiful melodies, and some nice little lead work fantastic. The only thing that's really technical, and probably the shining star in this album, is the bass. But other parts are completely played down, not only the guitars, but their drummer is a fantastic drummer, and he's just so slow and boring on this album. It's sad. But there's one kind of Cynic-ish track from the old stuff, The Lying Tour. It's probably one of the best tracks on here, honestly. I've been seeing a lot of people calling it a pop rock album. It's really not. It's really them tapping on a more rhythmic prog rock album. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but you know what? As a whole, I can listen to this album, but dissecting certain songs, I just can't. So yeah, subscribe and comment. Keep it metal. Peace.